Got it.
It sucks. Fucking tired. Want I want to go to bed.
People probably think we're filming this at like 6 in the morning.
We practically are. Welcome to Forever Talking. We talk nothing forever. My name is Ian Moore with my commentating partner and co-host Nicholas. And on today's episode, I don't remember. Hold on. Just fucking. We're gonna be talking about a lot of football this episode. The NFL preseason has ended. We're gonna be talking about the New York Jets and Hard Knocks.
Probably should have watched that. All right, you'll carry.
Yeah, I'm gonna state to do that. And we'll also talk about some influencer crossover boxing, or at least some news that has come out in that department. Kingpyn is dead. Again?
That's surprising.
A lot of developments have come out about the Kingpyn tournament.
What's like the problem with it?
Well, it's practically their social gloves, but a lot worse. So the Kingpyn tournament is officially dead for a second time. When we learned a few days ago that Wade Clemens, he made a video because a report got leaked that the owners or the powers that be at Kingpyn have been unresponsive to their fighters for weeks and weeks and weeks that turn into months and months and months. And has not communicated with anybody working, which is an issue in itself, but it's mainly an issue because they didn't pay anybody. Literally nobody. Like they pay maybe Gibb because he usually gets his money up front, but they literally paid
No
nobody.
one.
And we're figuring out that their first pay-per-view, the report that's going around right now only sold 30,000 pay-per-views, and lost $4 million.
Fuck.
Wade released his contract with Kingpyn, that he was supposed to be offered 25 grand for 3 dates, 15 grand a few weeks before the event, and 15 grand or like half and half,
Yeah.
before and after the events. They paid him for the first event a week before the second event, and then they still haven't paid him for the second event. Elbrook never got paid. And Winterson, I mean, to our knowledge, nobody got paid except maybe Gibb.
He's smart though.
Yeah. So here's the issue with the Kingpyn tournament. As it stands right now, like as soon as Wade released the tweet that he was making a video about this because enough is enough, I haven't heard from the fucking Kingpyn people in months, and I haven't been paid, and nobody's been paid. The owner of Kingpyn like saw the tweet and called him in the middle of his video. So it takes nuclear options
To get him the call.
to give him the call. And the Kingpyn guy said, we 100% promise to be paying out everybody. We just can't do that because we haven't gotten our money yet. Wade asked why that is. The guy said, I cannot disclose at this time. Wade then asked, is there going to be a third event? The guy said, I cannot disclose at the time. So it's just a whole lot of we don't know. We have no fucking idea. Wade said that he's out. He's not doing the third event, which is smart. They're not going to do a third of. There's no way they could do a third
Yeah.
event anyway. So, they lost. So listen, you want to know why Kingpyn died?
Paying their fighters too much.
Way too much.
Yeah.
So much money, millions and millions and millions of dollars for people who cannot sell pay-per-view at all.
Yeah.
Not even a little. 30,000 pay-per-view buys. We're running into an issue in crossover boxing that streams and pay-per-views are getting pirated, but that's every pay-per-view event.
Yeah.
So it's almost like these people are you have to pay them what they're worth, even though if they can sell attention, it doesn't change anything when a fraction of those people are going to be buying the pay-per-view. So you get paid for
What you make.
what you sell.
Yeah.
I love Gibb. He's not worth multi-millions.
No.
It's not even fucking close.
Like half a grand at most.
Half a grand?
No. 500 grand is what I meant.
Oh, yeah, 500 grand
I said that wrong. Yeah.
for 3 events.
Yeah.
I wouldn't give him 500 grand each. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. I love him, but it's clear to me now that he cannot sell nearly what we thought that he could. He can't sell tickets. He can't sell pay-per-view, and that's just not him. I mean, he can sell attention. He can get attention. He can get engagement. The Kingpyn tournaments had engagement. It's just the piracy and the pay-per-views limits to what you can actually sell. Who's to say that he didn't sell a lot of those 30 grand, a lot of the pay-per-view? Who knows?
He probably sold most of them, to be honest. Him and Nunes.
Probably. But like they offer multi-millions to, I believe, Kenny. That's not worth it.
No.
Like probably I mean, they just offered fighters millions of dollars, which is the same thing that Social Gloves did. Kingpyn didn't have any sponsorships or anything like that, so all the money was relying on pay-per-view buys.
How much was the pay-per-view? Do you know?
$30, I think.
Oh.
So what's 30 times 30 is
Some.
nine something, nine.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
900, I think. Is that right?
I don't know.
Hold on, god damn it. It's too fucking early for this shit. Yeah, it's 900. So in revenue, probably about $900,000. Yeah, that's not great. So from what we understand, there was a lot of nervousness in the first event from all the employees and stuff like that because everything was riding on pay-per-view buys. Then if you remember, Kingpyn died, and came back because DAZN scooped it up and saved it the week of the event.
Where are they now?
Huh?
Where's the zone?
I guess is they took one look at the financials of this and said no.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe they'll pick it up for the third event, but right now, as it stands, there is no third event date wise. And Wade said like nobody got a call. Everybody who was actually working the event was just as in dark about if the event was actually going to be going on or not as we were. So it's like these guys, it's just a miscommunication issue for the main part. And I'm guessing they had a bunch of investors pull out after the negative return
I was
that
gonna
the
say
first event got.
there's a reason they're not communicating. They
Yeah.
don't got the money.
No. And I guess right now they're just trying to figure out how to get that money to pay everybody. And it's not great. It's not great. So Kingpyn is it's dead. It's gone. It's over. It's in the water. It's floating there. Will it come back? Who knows? Everybody seems to be having the great idea that the Kingpyn tournament final should be finishing up on Misfits, which is clearly the king of influencer boxing at this moment because they pay their fighters what they're worth.
Yeah.
Or DAZN sets the budget for that.
Yeah. They also have KSI, who's a huge sell.
They also have KSI. But every Misfits pay-per-view has drawn money.
Yeah.
Or every Misfits event, regardless if KSI is on it or not. That's why DAZN offered them the 5-year deal. Like, regardless what we want or not, when KSI is gone, Misfits will still be around for years to come.
Yeah.
Which is intriguing, I guess, because you have guys who can sell over there. Like Saw Poppy can sell. And Deji. And it's probably it. But I mean Logan said he's coming back. Like more
Frequently.
frequently. So good for him, I guess. So yeah, that's it. That's the Kingpyn tournament. Anyways, people said that they want to see the finals finish up on the Misfits. KSI responded to that tweet by just saying no. So I don't think that's gonna happen. KSI, everybody in Misfits wanted Kingpyn to fucking crash and burn from the
Yeah.
start. So it's what happens to Wade? I don't know.
He'll get back on Misfits.
I hope, but they don't want. They're afraid that he's he's a reliability, and he's afraid that he'll say something because Wade's Ariel Hawani of crossover boxing.
He says what he wants.
He says what he wants and that what he believes. He didn't like the tag team boxing thing. He said, "I'm not 100% sure about this. I just want it to be like safe." And Misfits were like, "Yo, dude,
We're trying to sell.
you're supposed to be sucking our dick here to sell this pay-per-view." And he's like, I mean, that's just not who I am. So it's like I wish they would bring him back just to do play-by-play and just commentate the fights. He doesn't have to be on stage with a microphone. And he
No.
doesn't he just let him do what he wants to do. Because he's, I like him when he's around. I think he's a good commentator. And he's very knowledgeable about the sport. But who knows what happened? Like Kenny's gonna end up going back to Misfits because he started there. Elle will go back to Misfits because she started there. But like Gibb and Wenderson and who else
They'll
is
go there.
huh?
I think they'll go there.
I mean, who knows? Because they offered Gibb a deal a while ago and Gibb turned it down because it wasn't enough money.
Well, maybe he'll learn.
It's either he turned it down because it wasn't enough money, or he turned it down because Kingpyn offered him millions.
Yeah.
And if you got offered millions and it's in contract and the money was going to be put in escrow, you can't blame him.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look when the last two events that he's been a part of, Social Gloves and Kingpyn, have both died
Yeah.
and died mercilessly. Anyway, that's all I have to say about the Kingpyn tournament. Moving on. NFL football.
Football.
Football. First time we're talking about football in a long time, Nikki. Nicky
Yeah.
do Dicky and nana. Um, we can either talk about the Jets for. I think we should just talk about the NFL preseason as a whole.
I didn't watch it.
You see, man, this is why.
But I'll let you take over, and I'll give my input off what you.
Is that right?
Yeah. If I agree or disagree.
The NFL preseason is over. It's done. It's wrapped. We finished week 4.
Yeah.
Week 4, and it's been a interesting NFL preseason. A lot of hype has been surrounding this preseason, because all the new draft picks all played. Jordan Love played. Mahomes took a couple snaps, which was weird. And most importantly, the main event, Aaron Rodgers played. So the NFL preseason was kind of fun. Again, Hard Knocks was kind of surrounding this thing, right? So it was kind of like a big reality TV show.
Yeah.
But I thought that the draft picks from college, Anthony Richardson, CJ Stroud, Will Levis, I'm forgetting a main one.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young. Yeah. They all look good. I believe. I think.
Yeah.
I think Anthony Richardson, he plays for the Colts. His second throw, he threw an interception. So that wasn't great. But
Freezing.
These things happen. But he was cooking at the end of it. As far as all the rookies that impressed me the most, who played as like this is going to be the first starting year, was Jordan Love.
You look good.
You and I haven't talked about this yet. I mean, we talked about it a little bit. I watched a little bit of Jordan play, and the issues that when Aaron were there are still there. The wide receiver room's not great. It's just really young. Well, it's not that it's bad. It's just young. And so is everybody on that fucking team.
Yeah.
Except Aaron Jones. But like everybody on that team is like in their early 20s. That's an exaggeration, but the main people on that team are in like their early 20s.
Yeah. Second, third year.
Yeah. Very young. Which that can be a good thing. But talking about Jordan Love, dude was fucking cooking.
You look good.
Oh my God. Nick,
Then again,
this is my prediction.
Though.
It's preseason. I get it. He was playing a bunch of backups, but like, if you look good, you look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, Nikki. I don't know. I think he's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good.
Well, what do you think their record will be?
They'll still probably go 9-8, something
I'm
like
thinking,
that.
I think 7-10.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't like to say that he's going to go out there and just be Aaron Rodgers. That's not going to happen, probably. I
It's
mean,
gonna take.
like I guess it could, but you know,
Yeah.
um, I think that like a player can be individually great, but it takes a team to go
Yeah,
all the way.
especially
Uh,
in football.
in football, especially
Like
whenever
you,
you have a 53-man roster, one
you
guy can't do it.
you can be the greatest quarterback, but if you don't have blocking, it doesn't matter.
100%. Um, and he was doing things out there that looked
Pretty good.
very similar to somebody we know. Um, not saying that he's gonna be him. He was looking very Aaron Rodgers-y out there. When you sit behind someone for 4 years, apparently you just kind of pick some of this shit up.
Yeah, a little
Uh,
sidearm.
there was one throw where he fucking broke out of the pocket. Guy was running across him, and he was Jordan was running to the left, saw him at the right, and fucking whipped it across the field. And it was a laser beam.
Man, I'm
Uh,
just excited for the real season to start.
so am I. I want to see what he looks like. Um,
There's a lot of people that it's kind of exciting to see.
Aaron texted Jordan in the beginning of the season, and he said, "Just be yourself." Um,
You fucking suck.
he didn't say that. He
Are
said,
we
"Just be
sure?
yourself, have fun." Um, he I want to know Jordan Love's stats this preseason. Um, over 3 preseason games, Love completed 21 of 33 passes for 193 yards, 3 touchdowns, and no interceptions with a 109 passer rating. Hot damn.
He's coming.
I I think he's gonna be. I think he's gonna be good. That's my prediction. I think that Jordan Love is gonna be pretty good.
Yeah.
Um, and again, like it's gonna be who knows. Like maybe Romeo Dobbs and Christian Watson prove that they are on the same level as Garrett Wilson, um, and Jamar Chase, and you know maybe they develop to that point. Um, because Romeo Dobbs, I mean, he had a fucking insane catch. Christian Watson, I didn't see a lot from him in the preseason, but you know, he scored 9 touchdowns last season. Or something like that, just because Rodgers was forcing him the ball on a broken hand. Um, he'll have Aaron Jones, he'll have AJ Dillon, but Rodgers had them too. He'll have great blocking because he has David Bakhtiari in the offensive line. And he has Jair Alexander as a cornerback. So hypothetically, that defense should be good. But like these are all hypotheticals that Rodgers had too. The only difference is that Rodgers had a broken thumb, but he can probably communicate. Jordan can probably relate to these young guys a lot better than Aaron did. And Jordan has been pretty committed ever since Aaron left. So I think that my prediction is that Jordan's going to be pretty good, and I would love to watch a couple Green Bay games if there's no Jets or Bengals games, and we had nothing better to do to see how he plays.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm curious. I'm a curious guy. Oh,
I think they'll still shit on the Bears because the Bears just suck.
well, they better. They better shit on the Bears. If you're a Green Bay, if you live in Green Bay and you don't shit on the Bears,
That's embarrassing.
hell is frozen over. Because that has been your job for the last 30 years. This is shit on the Bears.
Especially this year because I don't think they're that good.
The Bears aren't that good.
Yeah, I don't think they will be.
Are they ever good? Ever?
No, I don't.
Like, I don't know. People shit on the Bengals for so long. Maybe this is the Bears' year.
Yeah, but see, the Bengals got Joe Burrow. The Bears
True.
got Justin Fields.
Bears got Joey B. Or not the Bears. The Bengals
Bengals.
got Joey B. I was thinking about this the other day. Not to suck my own dick. Okay. I hopped on the Bengals train at when they beat the Raiders in the playoffs. They had no right beating Kansas City, right?
No,
At the time, because it's like we have no fucking idea how good this
they were
team is.
also young.
And they were new. Like we had no idea. And then they lost in the Super Bowl. And I at the very start, with no merit behind it, bet that everybody that the Bengals were at least going to make the playoffs and potentially go to the Super Bowl.
I think them making the playoffs last year was not surprising, but like what they did to the Bills in the playoffs, that was surprising.
But if you look at it from the perspective of just 2 years ago,
They were shit.
did you think that it was going to happen like this?
No, I
And
don't think.
just saying to myself and just saying it, fucking called it. Everyone could suck a dick. I saw that they beat the Chiefs in the regular season. Sometimes people think that that's a fluke. I saw them beat them in the playoffs after Joey B came back in the second half. They didn't ramp it up in the second season until like midway through.
Yeah, but Joe Burrow was hurt. I remember that. You remember he got hurt in the Super Bowl against the Rams. He was hurt like the beginning of he was coming back.
Yeah, he had appendicitis. He tore his meniscus or his MCL or his meniscus in the Super Bowl, and then he had appendicitis, so he missed all of the preseason games, but he was back for the first one.
Yeah, I remember they played Pittsburgh last year. When you go against TJ Watt as your first game back, that's gonna suck.
Yeah. And he they lost Jamar Chase for a couple months.
Yeah.
And Joe is hurt right now. Well, he's not. I don't know if he's hurt. He's a little
just
sore. Yeah, he's got a calf issue. But from what we understand, it's not that big of a deal. It's fine. And him not playing in the preseason was more of a precaution than anything else. But I just want to say, fucking called it. And everyone, again, like I'll say it last year, everyone who didn't believe me can suck an ass. Because I'm incredible at what I do. Anyways, moving on to Hard Knocks, because that's the team that you and I are going to be focusing on the most this season.
Yeah.
Shockingly. It's the New York Jets. Jets, Jets. I'm all in. Chips on the table. You and I have a fantasy draft to worry about tonight.
Are we doing that tonight?
It's at 11. That's what it's scheduled for.
Tonight?
Yeah, you didn't see that?
Oh fuck! Why is it so late?
I don't know.
I've been going to bed at 8:30. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm down because I got practice that ends at I'll be done with practice at 7:30, and then I gotta go hit legs.
Oh man.
Okay. Wait.
I might just see if me and you can like switch like spots because I really don't need a high pick. And I know
Well,
you want.
do you wanna do the draft together?
How would we do that? Like on the like in
Uh,
person or on the phone?
do it on the phone. I don't care.
I was just thinking, 'cause, like, if I just feel like we'll just be drafting for each other the whole time.
I'm down.
We could just switch.
We could hop on a phone call and just be like, "Hey, well, who are you picking?"
Yeah, John texted, like, me, James, and Teddy's like, "You guys wanna put a salary cap on?" And I was like, "What? No." I think he's a little worried someone might cheat.
He's gonna pick Aaron Rodgers, I guarantee it.
I know, that was, like, the one person that we couldn't get in front of us.
I know he's gonna pick him.
Aaron
Why am
Rodgers,
I who the fuck would pick Aaron Rodgers in the first round but me?
he's like round 3, I think, at most.
I know, it's ridiculous.
I think you're good. I think he's taking Patrick Mahomes, is what he said.
That's the smart pick.
Yeah,
He's John's first overall, isn't he?
yeah. He did do it random. Well, I was on the FaceTime call with him.
I'm gonna try. Okay. I'm probably gonna try and get Rodgers the first round or Garrett Wilson.
I mean, you have the 6, so you could easily go, you get them back to back.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. So
like
yeah,
6,
I don't
unless
know.
we unless we trade. Like, I can always get him for you, but I think, like, John's realistically the only one who would take him.
What place are you in? What's your draft picks from?
I got 2. So, like, I could easily get him, but I feel like no one else is gonna take him first round.
Hmm. Hmm.
But realistically, hopefully he doesn't watch this. The whole point of the league is to make sure John doesn't win.
He's not. So he shouldn't. He should pick Holmes first. I don't think anyone's gonna pick Garrett Wilson because they're gonna go for Jamar Chase first, and Justin Jefferson will get stolen. And
I don't think he's that high, Garrett Wilson.
no, he's not.
But
But
you should.
I'm gonna pick him because I think that the amount of throws that are gonna come his way this season are gonna be fucking unbelievable.
I'm just laughing because your bye week's going to be missing both of them. But that's like one match.
Yeah, but I'll just pick up Joe Burrow in the third.
He might go early. He might go early.
Yeah, he might go early. That's fine. I'll pick somebody else. But the bye week, yeah, the bye week will suck. So I gotta get at least 4 wide receivers, is my guess.
Yeah, I'm going to take Lamar Jackson, so I have him for the first 4 weeks, and then after that, he's hurt.
Well,
Let me
you're gonna get yourself Lamar Jackson and a little Odell Beckham. See what happens.
probably get two as my backup quarterback.
Yeah, so we really have an issue. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna do something like I'm gonna kind of draft an orthodox here. I'm gonna try and get like I'm gonna go and try and fucking cop I'm gonna get the San Fran defense early.
Yeah,
Um
gotta get a. If you get a kicker, they get a lot of points too.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna fucking steal Evan McPherson before anyone notices.
Is that the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah, he won't go high at all.
No, nobody's gonna draft a kicker high.
The only one of Justin Tucker, maybe.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go it's probably gonna be Rodgers and Garrett Wilson to start. And when I come back, I'll probably just steal because I'm assuming by round 3, everyone's kind of moving on from wide receiver at that point.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoever's just available and makes sense, I'll go cop. I'll go steal. Like if fucking like I might go grab T. Higgins.
Yeah, it'd be good. He was last year.
You know, he'll probably get a lot of targets. I'll probably steal Joe Mixon because nobody will think about him. I'll go get. Question is, do I want fucking Dalvin Cook and Brees Hall?
No, you already have too many Jets.
Yeah, it's too many Jets players,
You're about
right?
them Jets and Bengals players. So like when one of them has a bye week, you're just taking the L.
Yeah, I'm fucked. I'll probably get I'll probably go for fucking Aaron Jones on the Packers. I think he's probably gonna get a lot of carries this year.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yeah. You just have to pick who you think's gonna get a lot of carries. I know that Garrett Wilson's like gonna be really good because in all
Roger.
of training camp, Rodgers threw to him like the most out of anybody, and Garrett Wilson missed 2 weeks of training camp. So that just makes sense. I think Rodgers is gonna fucking throw to him every time. So I think with those two, I'm gonna get a lot of points.
Yeah, see, I would pick Justin Jefferson, but I realize he's got Kirk Cousins as his quarterback, so he could be
Eh,
wide open.
The first
Kirk's
picks,
down. That
the first pick's gotta be Jamar Chase.
first
Who are
pick.
you gonna go for first?
I have no idea. Probably,
I would
maybe
I like if he's gonna fuck, you should probably grab Travis Kelce.
that would be good. I'm probably gonna go Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts.
You're gonna get a QB first?
Yeah, maybe him. Maybe Tyreek Hill. There's a lot of options.
I'm not gonna get. I'm probably not gonna get a my own. I don't know. So are we gonna do this together in person, or are we just gonna hop on a phone call? Because I'm probably gonna do the draft on my laptop.
Yeah, I don't really care. We gotta make sure it's tonight.
Yeah, I'm
When
pretty sure it's at 11 tonight. If imagine fucking immediately comes up and John picks Aaron Rodgers or Teddy picks Aaron Rodgers.
if he does that, you'll still get him. I think his game plan. He's like I could always just take Aaron Rodgers, and I'm like, Ian, give me your first 4 picks.
If they steal him from me, Nick, I'll never play this fucking thing. I literally, if I see Aaron pop like go in the first round, I'm literally just gonna fucking close my laptop. And I'm just
Be like,
gonna let.
I could take him for you, but I don't think like anyone else would take him.
I don't think anyone's gonna take him either, unless John's like communicating with Teddy and James to be like, let's fuck with Ian.
No, see that it goes the other way. We fuck with John.
I literally told John, I was like, I'm gonna go for Aaron Rodgers, and if he gets picked, that concludes my time in this fantasy draft.
Oh fuck,
I'll
I forgot what it's called. Auto pick. That's gonna be
Yeah,
you at
yeah.
the front.
It's just
Ian,
it's just it's just gonna be auto. Everything's gonna be auto picked, and I don't give a fuck about the seat. I'm gonna log out of my ESPN account.
you
It's
can literally
over.
see it when they like enter and leave like the fantasy draft. He
Yeah,
takes it. Rogers. Ian Moore has left the chat.
literally. I like Amar probably has no idea the draft is happening tonight.
Did you tell him?
That the draft's tonight? No,
Yeah.
no,
Did we tell him?
no. I got an email.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I didn't, but I know they'll text me because I remember for the hockey one we were all on a phone call, but maybe I'll just tell them I'm like asleep as I'm picking.
I have yeah. It says your ESPN fantasy football draft is tomorrow. Wednesday 11 p.m. EDT. What is that?
EDT.
Is that Eastern? That's not.
I don't know.
The fuck is EDT?
Who knows?
Oh,
Well,
so 11 EDT. So the draft is at 10.
that's fine.
Huh. Okay. It's interesting.
Hey, we only play each other twice. I play everyone else 3 times, but I only play you twice.
Good. Good. Whenever we play each other, one game, we should just start all of our one person should start all of their backups.
So
And
we
then
give
the
each
next,
other a
yeah,
win.
give each other the win. And then
we
John's
got
gonna be like, wait a minute.
we got to look how the season's going. So like,
Oh
I
yeah.
think the top 4 make it.
If I'm like 2-7, then it's just like it's a wrap.
The only
Fuck.
problem is I think John's like the league manager. So like if I wanted to trade you all my good guys once I realize my team's tanking, he
Yeah.
could always veto it.
I don't know. I don't care that like it doesn't matter to me that it
No,
doesn't matter. I don't care.
drafting's the funnest part.
Yeah. I just want to draft. And then after that it's like,
And if you get Rodgers on your team, that's also cool.
yeah, well, I mean, who the fuck will pick him but me? Who the fuck? He's not a top 5 quarterback in
He's
the
like how, like they'll give you the rank. I think he's like 18, 19 at best.
yeah, at best.
Like
Nobody would pick him. It makes no fucking sense. You would go for Mahomes first, or Burrow, or Jalen Hurts, or Josh Allen.
Lamar Jackson's up there, so I'm like, yeah,
I'm
he
just
give you.
thinking quarterbacks.
Oh yeah, well Lamar Jackson.
And then Lamar. Oh, sorry. I was thinking of fucking, for some reason when you said Lamar Jackson, I was thinking of Justin Jefferson. I don't know why. Um, and then and then I would probably grab Rodgers.
You know who I feel like I feel like Jared Goff is a low key good pick.
Well, I think his completion rating should get you a lot of points.
Yeah, but I feel like
I
he
think the
also doesn't.
Lions are going to win that division.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
I
That's
think
what's hard.
I think they're going to be good.
I think they are too. They got a good coach and everything.
Yeah. Did
And
you
Jared
see that
Goff's not
interview?
bad.
No, he's not bad at all. Did you see that interview that the fucking guy did the other day? The
No.
coach, where he was like, "This is gonna be a we're gonna kick you in the mouth kind of team," and I was
Fuck.
like, "Jesus."
I wish them and Green Bay weren't in the same league.
Yeah, either do I. But like at the same time, I don't care if Green Bay advances or not because I'm not a Green Bay fan anymore.
Yeah.
So who cares? I mean, I would love to see him advance, but like at the same time, my focus is on the AFC side. We picked up shop and we moved. But anyway, speaking of the AFC side, the New York Jets. They all of Hard Knocks. They were picked for the team for Hard Knocks because of Aaron Rodgers. Um, Aaron played in the preseason game, the last preseason game. He did 2 drives. Um, let's just talk about it. You watched the first episode of Hard Knocks, right?
I thought I did, but I watched the wrong thing.
That's impressive.
And then I watched the second episode, but it was also the wrong thing. So then I gave up.
Okay.
The
Um,
New York Jets, they have their own thing, like not hard. That's what I watched.
yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Call it Take Flight or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So the offensive line was I mean the issue that they talked about a lot during preseason camp. Them just kind of figuring out the O line. Um, Dalvin Cook was signed to the Jets. That's pretty big. So now Aaron on the Jets. They announced a 53-man roster the other day. It looks like Aaron Rodgers, Garrett Wilson, Randall Cobb, Alan Lazard, um, Mecole Hardman. I'm missing a wide receiver in there. CJ Ozama is a pretty good tight end, veteran tight end. I believe his name's Tyler Conklin. Colquhoun.
Okay.
I don't think I'm Colkin. Something like that. I don't know if he has cock in his name, something like that. Dalvin Cook, Reese Hall, Sauce Gardner. So you have a rookie. You have an offensive rookie of the year, and you have a defensive rookie of the year on your team. That looks pretty good on paper. I was in DC whenever Aaron was scheduled to play against the New York Giants in the preseason game. We were actually outside of the White House. And I packed up my shit and left to walk to the nearest bar
Watch
to
it.
to watch Aaron Rodgers play football. And then eventually my family found me and I was like, God damn it. Aaron, it's weird seeing him in a Jets uniform.
He's a different number too, right?
Yeah, number 8 now. He
That
didn't
looks.
he didn't want to take Broadway Joe's number.
Oh, I don't even know who that is. Some old geezer.
Uh
He must be pretty good.
yeah, you know who he is. It's fucking Joe
Montana? No, that's 49ers.
it's fucking Joe It's Joe Namath.
Oh, I've heard of him.
Yeah, Joe Namath. Obviously, you and I were not around whenever he was playing football, though. So he's the last like good quarterback the Jets had,
Yeah, but they've kind of sucked.
and that was like 40 years ago. So not a good sign, I guess. But out of respect for Joe Namath, Rodgers didn't want to take his number 12, but he still goes by 12. So whatever. Rodgers played in the preseason game. So did all the starters, at least for a drive or two. Against all the backups of the New York Giants. Rodgers threw, he was 6 for 8, I believe. First snap goes straight to Garrett Wilson. Shocker. Second snap, I believe, goes right back to Garrett Wilson. Third snap, there's a couple flags. That caused them to go back, and they went 3 and out. Rodgers was kind of killing it on play action. There, he made one bad throw to CJ Uzama where he just completely fucking overthrew him, and I was like, "Boom, no, that's not good." Rodgers did throw to empty space, which is something that I'm realizing that he's just doing. Whenever like he gets pressured and like wants to throw the ball away, for some fucking reason he doesn't throw it out of bounds. He just throws it on the field where nobody else is. It just doesn't look great. So I'm not really sure why he does that. It's something that he started doing last year. Maybe he's been doing it for a long time, but he does it often if like he has to throw the ball away.
Maybe it's easier because he doesn't have to throw it as far.
I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. But you're gonna get a flag. You're gonna get pushed back. So, okay. So they went 3 and out in the first drive, came back in. Rodgers makes a throw, and a fucking a rookie fucking pass rusher breaks through, takes 5 whole steps, and then pushes Rodgers after Rodgers threw it. I didn't see this in the game. I saw it on Jets on the fucking Hard Knocks last night. Rodgers pushed the big fucking guy, and they got face to face, and the dude in the fucking pass rusher is like, "What the fuck are you gonna do?" And Aaron Rodgers is like, "Dude, I don't even know who the fuck you are."
Yeah, you
Can't come back from that. And the fucking the rookie was like, "I don't know who you are," and Aaron was like, "You fucking know damn well who I am."
don't know who Aaron Rodgers is?
The guy didn't know what to say. He was just what first thing that came to
That's
mind.
about the worst comeback ever.
Yeah. So 3 seconds after that, Aaron was pissed, stormed down the field, threw a touchdown pass to Garrett Wilson. It looked very similar to a lot of touchdown passes he threw to a number 17. Interesting.
When's he getting on that team?
Next year is my
my guess is mid-season once I don't even know who their quarterback. Oh, Garoppolo.
Oh, and Garoppolo's knee explodes or some shit.
When they're like 2-10, we'll trade them.
I bet you, I would put all my fucking cards on the table. Davante Adams is on that team next year.
Yeah, it's gonna
I would throw all my because Davante's contract ends after this year. He'll be a free agent.
There's no way he's going back. There's no way.
They have $20 million sitting on the table from Rodgers, who just gave it that money up. Rodgers is going to play for at least another year, maybe 2. I can imagine Davante signs to a 1 year, replaces Randall Cobb.
I just wish they weren't in the AFC.
So do I. That would be great if they were in the NFC. But Garrett Wilson, Davante Adams, oh my fucking God, I could come in my shorts.
Plus their defense.
Oh my God. So, I mean, did we learn anything about this these 2 drives that Aaron Rodgers did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Garrett Wilson is the man.
Yeah, we learned that if we learned anything, it's that Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing the ball to Garrett Wilson all the fucking time. constantly. And if he's not throwing to Garrett Wilson, he's
Well,
probably
wait,
throwing it to Alan Lazard. And
yeah,
if
we'll
he's
say
not throwing it to Alan Lazard on a slant route,
it's
they're
going
just
to the
gonna
field,
run this fucking ball.
or it's going to the middle of the field around no one.
And if he gets under pressure, he's just gonna throw it to the middle of the field. So I think, did I learn if they're gonna be great or not from this game? No. It was fun seeing Aaron Rodgers play football again and having fun playing football again. And it was cool to see him have a guy again.
It's going to be a different field though when they play not this Monday, but the Monday after.
Yeah. And every game that's like that, or every like first game that Rodgers played on Green Bay, it was kind of a half-ass effort. Either because he didn't play in the preseason, he was never in training camp, whatever you want to say.
But he's been there this year.
This feels like a different feel. It feels like this year they're going to be taking it to the Bills.
They might, but their defense will be good.
Who knows? We'll see. It should be a great game.
Yeah,
I'm excited. Imagine they win.
they could easily win because I think people are starting to figure out Josh Allen. So we'll see.
Yeah, that he throws more interceptions than Will Levis.
Yeah, that he's good, but in pressure moments, he's not good.
Who knows? But that's what we learned from the NFL preseason. I'm excited.
Same.
Anyways, Nikki, we can go ahead and wrap this one up. Because I gotta poop and then I gotta get dressed.
Yeah,
I gotta head myself to Canada.
Yeah, but you got to text John tonight or ask him if it's tonight.
Did we talk? We didn't talk about school before the podcast started, right?
I don't think so.
We were talking about it before the podcast started.
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Hey, whatever. Who gives a fuck?
Oh yeah, because you said where you go.
I didn't really say where I go. Just kind of said in that area.
You said the location, and if anyone's smart,
And whatever. Who gives a fuck? Come say hi. Come get a picture. Nick, pick a number between 1 and 10.
8 for Aaron Rodgers.
Matty, winner. DM me on Instagram.
Does he follow you?
He does. But then again, so the other guy. And he said, I don't need your fucking charity.
Well, we'll give this guy the money then.
Jesus.
We're racking it up.
How about that? He left the fucking comment and then I go, winner, DM me on Instagram. He goes, I don't need your charity, buddy.
Don't comment.
God damn, dude. It's not fucking charity. I'm just trying to have some fucking fun. Damn. So we'll do this. In order to win $5, the first person that we see comment the right number, who comments the numbers between 1 and 10 in the comments below, will win $5. You must be following and like this page or post in order to win. You have to be following the page. Because if you're not following, I'm not going to send you $5. You can only get one number. You cannot pick all the numbers, because then if you pick all the numbers, I'm really not going to give you money. And if nobody gets it this week, we'll move it to $10 next week. And it's just drop a number in the comments below. It's the number that Nick guesses next week. And if you win, I'll comment on your thing and I'll say DM me on Instagram. If you don't DM me on Instagram, then I can't send you the fucking money. So don't be a dumbass. Just DM me on Instagram. For fuck's sake. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Nikki, I gotta go take a shit and get ready, but it's been fun, and hopefully you enjoyed this episode of Forever Talking. And
I'm like
We'll see you
holding his.
later.
Oh, I want to be like Aldo when he fought McGregor, where he was just holding that thing in. All right, I'm ready. Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Bye.
Yeah.
Cause you're like a bonfire, you're warm like the sun. You kiss like the ocean, I think you're the one. See you in my horizon, a stream I feel riding. Cause you're like a night